Hey guys, Tim here, welcome back to another video. It is midnight currently. I have my Thai tea with me. I love Thai tea, by the way. If you guys have not tried Thai tea before, you're really missing out on one of the best drinks in the world. But besides the point, I decided, I feel like I want to do a video tonight. So I'm gonna act upon that urge and film a video. So today we're gonna be doing first impression of the brand Masque Milano. Now they've sent me some samples. I've tried one of their fragrances before. That one was Mandala, and I love it. It's such an amazing creamy incense fragrance. And now since I have loads of samples from them, I decided why not try it out tonight. Here are the samples. There's quite a lot of them. I think there's at least 10 of them in here. And yeah, I've not smelled any of these before. I'm super excited to smell them. This is a house I've been wanting to try for a while. Let's pick a first one. The first one should be Terralba. Okay. I can't tell you guys how glad I am that these are spray samples. I really dislike those dabber samples. They don't ever work. And I just realized I'm spraying these I'm gonna be spraying these fragrances over where I sleep, so it better smell good or else I don't think I'll be sleeping much tonight. This one is really nice, as in nice as in pleasant, relaxing. I don't know what notes it is that is in here, but I recognize it really well. Like I've smelled this kind of notes before. Let's read it. The head notes in here is clary sage, lemon, green tangerine. The heart notes is myrrh, thyme, curry leaf, everlasting flower, and the base notes is lentis, Jupiter, cypress, and cedarwood. Yeah, that's what I was smelling. It's the sage. It's the clary sage. It's very relaxing, very nice. I like the scent. I think it fits the theme of right now, drinking Thai tea, warm tea, and it's late night, kind of a chill kind of vibe, maybe even a cuddle scent vibe. I don't know, it's just so relaxing. I love this one. That's really good. Whew. We gotta move on to the next one before I just start to fall too much in love with this one. But this is one that I definitely will consider having in my collection. Maybe after I sell a couple more bottles, I'll consider getting this one for the late evening or late night time like this time. Next one we have Montexcrito. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I feel like that's not how it's pronounced, but the name is on the board. Please tell me how to pronounce it. I'm really bad at English. I'm sorry. I was born Asian, man. I'm sorry. Now I'll only be reading the notes after I smell it the first time because I don't want to taint my nose right away. I want to be surprised by the scent. I don't want to have it being given away to me. Ooh. This is feminine. Very feminine. This one smells like vanilla, like a dusty vanilla fragrance. There's some warmth in here as well, like a dusty vanilla amber. I quite like this one. It is a little bit too soft for my taste though, and because of the softness, it makes it feel a little bit more feminine. But let's look at the notes. We have, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that first one. Ambrette seeds, rum, tobacco leaves, celery seeds, citrus, benzoin. That's what it is. That's what giving it the vanilla smell. Base notes we have golden stone, styrax gum, gaiac wood, cedar wood, and patchouli. I do get patchouli at the base, very lightly. It's almost like it's not there. What I get the most though is the benzoin. There's undoubtedly vanillic smell in here. It's quite nice, but it is a little bit too feminine for me, a little bit too soft for me. I think my girlfriend might like this. Me personally though, it's just a little bit too soft. Next one we have Lucy Ed Ombre. I don't know how to feel about this one. I cannot pick out the notes in here. I'm just confused. One thing I can tell for sure, it is a more feminine scent. It's sweet, it's bright, and it's creamy. Sweet, bright, and creamy. It does lean a lot more feminine than masculine. Let's look at the notes. We have the top notes of... it actually doesn't say top notes, it says light notes. We have light notes of incense and I'm just gonna show you guys here. So yeah, those are the notes. Quite weird. I guess it's a full incense fragrance. I'd say it does smell nice. It's not something that I would wear per se though. It feels, I don't know, it feels a little too basic for me. I guess it's not basic as in like it smells like designer, but it doesn't really smell like all too much. For instance, I definitely prefer Mandala more than this one for sure. It's not a bad scent, it just doesn't capture me yet. Maybe it'll develop in the dry down. Who knows? Next one we have Tango, and I believe this one has a different bottle than the rest of them. Well, the same bottle, different colored juice than the rest of them. I've been wanting to try this one ever since I saw the bottle. Oh man, so excited. Look at the juice color. That is dark. Gosh, that's nice. Warm, a little bit animalic. It's like a warm, I wouldn't say amber. I would say kind of like an animalic ambergris. I could be wrong. I could be way off, but it does smell like an animalic ambergris. There's some resins in here as well, like sticky resins. That's really nice. Let's look. We have the head notes of bergamot, black pepper, cardamom. The heart notes of sambac jasmine, the muscina rose oil, cumin, patchouli, vanilla bean, myriad apps, amber accord, leather accord, benzoin, and musk. I got the amber and the animalic right. Well, it's musky, it's animalic. I didn't get the ambergris right, but that's okay. I can't get everything right in a blind sniff anyway. It's nice, it's nice. I don't know when. If I was to wear this fragrance, I really don't know when to wear it. And the more I smell it, this reminds me more and more of Amber Absolute by Tom Ford, but less animalic, less strong. I feel like if I was to pick a more wearable version of Amber Absolute by Tom Ford, this one is definitely a more wearable one. Tango, definitely. But just like Amber Absolute, I struggle to see what's the use for this or when I would ever use it. And that's my main problem with this. It smells nice, it's artistic, yes, just not practical to own. Next one is one that I'm most excited to try. This one is called Russian Tea, and I've been craving a really good tea fragrance for a long time now. There's not that many good tea fragrances. There's Thé Noir by Le Labo, that's great. There's Gucci Prome 2 from the designer field, that is also good. There's Tea for Two that Bradley from Triple Ink really likes. And hopefully, I like this one. This is Russian Tea. Oh, it's like it's like a medicinal tea. It opened my nose like straight away. I get the tea vibe. It is medicinal, but it is really bright. It reminds me, off of first impression, it reminds me of like a Chinese medicine type smell mixed with tea, like a Chinese medicinal tea. It's different, I'll give it that. It's different. I don't think anyone have made this scent before. Let's read the notes. We have the head notes of mint. That's what's giving it the bright vibe. Mint, black pepper, raspberry, black tea in the heart notes, magnolia, everlasting flower, base notes of leather accord, incense, birchwood, and citrus ladanum. Yeah, it's the mint that's giving it that bright kind of Chinese medicine vibe. I think it's the mint mixed with the black pepper and the black tea. It's unique. I'll give it that. It's super unique. I like it. I can see myself wearing this at a park, like maybe under a tree. Maybe I'll be reading a book or just taking a nap under the tree. It's nice, it's relaxing. That's the thing with tea fragrances. Most of them tend to lean on the relaxing side. That's what I love about them. This one is good. Unique, relaxing, big thumbs up for this one. We are halfway done. The next one we have Romanza. I'm probably butchering all of these names. At this point I don't care anymore. You guys are probably used to it. Ooh. That's green. That's very green. It's almost like a fresh cut grass type of green. And you guys know me. Green is not my favorite groups of notes. Not at all. But this does smell like a freshly cut grass. And that's all I can smell now. It's a freshly cut grass. It smells nice, but it's not my favorite. I'm gonna tell you guys that, right? It's not my favorite. Let's read the notes. The notes here, we have the notes of absence, that's what giving it kind of the green vibe. Orange blossom, angelica, narcissus, violet leaf, jasmine, decadent woods, vetiver, cedarwood, patchouli, amber accord, and myrrh. I can't do it. I can't get myself to get past the green. I mean, it's not a bad smelling scent. If you love a really luscious green, fresh cut grass type of smell, I think you would really enjoy this scent. Like, I undoubtedly think you would, but this is just too opposite of my taste. I just don't. Moving on. Next one we have Latessa. Lipsticky. I feel like there's iris in here. My nose don't fool me when I smell iris. God, it's so lipsticky. If you think Dior Intense and Dior Parfum are lipsticky, you have not smelled this fragrance. You really have not smelled this fragrance. This is digging your nose into a makeup bag type of iris. Oh man, it's too much. It's too much. Let's read the notes. Let's see if I'm right. The head notes we have Italian bergamot, neroli, champagne accord. That's interesting. Heart notes we have Italian iris root butter, French iris root butter, Italian iris abs, tuberose abs, ylang ylang, and base notes Mysore sandalwood, oak moss, and leather accords. I was right. I knew it. My nose doesn't fool me when it's iris because it's a tough note for me. Yeah. Ooh, it's digging my nose into a lipstick bag. Oh man, I'm sorry, Masque Milano. If you guys are watching this, I can't do green, I can't do iris, it's just not me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give this one a hard pass. Iris is probably the hardest note for me, honestly. Yeah, oof. If you like iris, give this one a try, Latessa. But if you hate iris, don't do it. It's just too much. Next sample I have with me is Mandela, but since I have the bottle, I'm gonna show the bottle. Here it is. This is Mandela. If my camera would focus, Mandela. This one, like I said in the beginning of the video, smells so good. It's a really creamy, bright incense. This is still, I think this is still my favorite from the brand. By far, even after trying a lot of them, this is still my favorite by far. The second one being Russian tea. I am thinking of doing a full review of this one in the future if you guys are interested. So I'm gonna save the bulk of the explanation of this fragrance for that video. But with that said, we're gonna move on with the last two of the samples. Next one we have is Times Square. Now I think this is a new release. I'm not sure. I know that Hemingway is their newest release, and I have a sample of that right here too. But Times Square is another one that I think is also new. I've been to Times Square actually. I loved it. It was really awesome. I went there for New Year 2017. Super crowded. Never go to Times Square in New Year's time. But it was really fun. Oh, I can smell it. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So fruity. It smells fruity to me. Really nice, but I can't pick out the rest of the nose. But it smells like a really nice, bright, fruity scent. I really enjoy this one. Alright, this might end up being my second favorite besides Russian tea. Russian tea is now my third favorite. Well, before we get into that, let's read the notes. We have the head notes of hazelnut accord, glossy lipstick accord. I don't get the lipstick. Heart notes, osmanthus abs, China LMR, I don't know what that is, tuberose abs, Indian LMR. Base notes, we have sandalwood oil Australia, Gaiac oil, styrax res, I guess that's styrac resin, and Honduras. This is good. This is really good. I'm lost for words. This is very unique. Smells a little bit fruity and bright. Even though there's no fruit notes in here, it comes off as fruity. It's just really nice. Wow. Yeah, this definitely takes the second place of my most favorite so far. It might even end up taking the first, depends on how it wears on my skin. Yeah, Times Square is definitely one I will be testing a lot more. And if it's really good, you guys know I'm gonna be the first to tell you guys all about it. Last one, we have their newest release. This one is Hemingway. Ooh, this is old school. This is old school. Yep, definite old school vibe. Very woody. I feel like there's vetiver in here. Very woody, earthy, green. Oh, not green, but like dry grass. Yeah, woody, earthy, dry grass. Very old school, very masculine. Let's read the notes. We have the head notes of ginger oil, fresh LMR. What is LMR? I need to know this. Rhubarb, heart notes of vetiver heart, LMR. Base notes of vetiver oil, Haiti, vetiver oil from Java, and cedarwood oil, patchouli oil, and leather. This is uber masculine. This is like a rich grandpa. It's good. I think it's good. It doesn't fit me, obviously, because I don't wear really deep vetiver fragrance. It doesn't fit me at all, but I can really appreciate it. This brings old school and mixed it with like a modern twist, modern creativity mixed with old school vibes. I appreciate this one. I wouldn't wear it, but if my dad or my grandpa wants a fragrance, this is what I would get them, really. You know who I feel like would like this fragrance? I feel like Mr. Smelly might enjoy this fragrance a lot. Since he likes stuff like Bois de Portugal. It's not like it smells like Bois de Portugal or anything, but he kind of likes those old school type fragrances. He might really enjoy this one. So yeah, if you guys know Mr. Smelly's channel, you know, hit him up in the comments saying, hey, try this one. Try Hemingway by Masque Milano. Tell him Timmy sent you or something. But yeah, this is more for the gentleman guy, rich grandpa or rich older gentleman. Doesn't have to be grandpa. I know some people will get offended by that. The fragrances should not have an age, and I agree, yeah, but this is definitely for the more mature man. Me in my 20s, I really cannot pull it off. Me in my 20s, I cannot pull it off. I just don't have the merits yet to pull off a scent like this. This is for a successful older gentleman like Mr. Smelly. Alright guys, that's it for this first impression of the brand Masque Milano. Let me know what you think of the brand so far based off my first impression. Which one interests you the most? For me, definitely my favorite one is still Mandala. That's the sweet incense one, my favorite. The second one now is Times Square, which is really like a runner-up to Mandala. Really close. I'm trying to pick between two which one is actually my favorite, but I do have to test Times Square out a little bit more first. My third favorite is Russian tea. Russian tea, very unique tea fragrance, like a Chinese medicinal tea. I love it. So those three are my favorite. Let me know what your three favorites are, or what are three of them that you're most interested in trying out. And with that said guys, thank you so much for joining me this night, evening, morning. I don't know what to say, but I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Peace out and bye.